game preview, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Wolverines offense comes on the field first today. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That's a bullet over the middle. Oh, and he could not haul it in. A third down drop. Brings up fourth now. And the Wolverines will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Ducks offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn.
Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's James. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Defense flexing. He's stopping again at the 1-yard line. Now it'll be third down. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. His offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On the run, it's Edwards. In the clear at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Orgy. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. He'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Under pressure, just lets it go. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Wolverines will look to convert here on 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
1st down here for this offense. Oh, that one's picked off. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, it's Orgy. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out
into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Extra point try coming now. knocks it right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking for some space. It's James. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's brought down out at the 46. 3rd down play for this offense. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The ball is loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. To the air, it's Orji. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Took it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Out of the gun now on third down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Touchdown.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possession. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs, it's Edwards. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And it works. The first down to the 35.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes a quick catch. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Going to try to use his legs here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here's the second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Orji. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him right at the 24.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle... in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Solid run. They'll bring them down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is... now.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but... now it brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's James. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Ferguson. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Ducks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking for some space. It's Edwards. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the big house when it's full and rocking as it is today in Ann Arbor. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They get the second half started with their running play. Stopped after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now it's 3rd and short on the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Oh, here comes the reverse. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz. But instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Runs through the defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll just hand it off out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
And they'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. Gets into space at the 50. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Orgy. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll run it here. Just trucks the man. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to throw it on first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Good enough for the first down with a 37. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Running back grabs it on a screen, and he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. Money comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Orji. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Defense is coming after him. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Touchdown, Wolverines. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Completion makes it 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Gabriel. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
With the catch, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw again. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Along the sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Physical running fights off the defender. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right.
And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand, you got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Get some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
2nd down after that previous play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And that's the 2-minute warning for this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Now it's It's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short game. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure